around for the Boston Celtics. Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jason Tatum, Xavier Tillman, Tony Brothers, Mark Lindsay.
Between these two teams, the big story that both coaches talked about were the transition points. The Grizzlies want to get out and play fast. The Celtics want to slow it down. Let's see who wins the tempo battle early.
As Doc Rivers would say, styles make fights, and contrasting styles between these two teams. Desmond Bane, he has really increased his playmaking ability.
And that's something we got to see a little bit last year when you saw Desmond Bane and Jaren Jackson Jr. As we see a missed shot right there by White.
Of the year, that last foul is on Zach Edey and Holiday. And interesting, Brendan, in the first meeting between these two teams, the Grizzlies were happy to let Holiday try threes. Here's a Jalen Wells three, and it's rebounded by Xavier Tillman Sr.
Well, listen, Boston has so many guys that can knock down threes, and you also have a center that's versatile that can run down the court like that right there in Porzingis, even though he doesn't get it to fall. But Boston's very tough to guard because they have so much size and versatility all over the court.
Edey with a deep catch, but a miss, and the rebound by Tatum. Boston has won 8 in a row, 13 of their last 14. Their only loss here in the month of March to Oklahoma City. Porzingis tees up a three and puts it in.
Level experience. They understand what the regular season's about, and they're now using that to get ready for the playoffs. So you see Jaren
this year, and going back to the other bigs, maybe a little under. So Marvin Bagley, coming over from the Washington Wizards, getting an early look here.
And you miss a guy like Clark if we see Tatum tee up the three right case. He's a guy that it might not show up on the stat sheet, but the way he switches pick and rolls, he's able to stay in front of a guard, move his feet. Those are the type of things that help you win ball games. When that guy's not out there, you miss it greatly.
High screen to try to free Ja Morant in the lane. Shot clock down to 6. Jackson backing down. Tillman got a piece of that, but it's
Tatum will not hesitate in that situation.
Corner three, Tillman off. Porzingis taps the rebound, but it's captured by Jackson.
And this is where the Grizzlies got to go. If the Grizzlies are going to win this game, they got to win in the transition game. This Celtics defense is too good when they're set in the half court.
Jackson in the paint. Grizzlies lead the league in transition possessions and point the line this season as a reserve big. Down with 2 early fouls and Boston a 3-point lead. Porzingis has the size mismatch.
Yeah, and that's big time. When you
lob, Tatum with the finish.
These are the type of plays that you on an 8-0 run. You can't give Jason Tatum, one of the best scorers in this league, a wide open lob with nobody home on the weak side.
Bane with a pass. Jaren Jackson Jr. Floater not there. Bagley trying to keep it alive. And Tatum on the pickup. One thing about Jason Tatum, he is among the league leaders in scoring in the first quarter, in the third quarter as well. He is a table setter, a tone setter, if you will, for this Boston team.
Yes, he is. Like I said, he's one of those guys that just finds a way to get it done. When he comes out aggressive, they're such a better team, in my opinion.
Holiday, an air ball. Tillman saves, but to Bagley, shot clock was about to expire. A Jackson three, puts it in. Saturday night, around to a 24-point effort.
And Jaren Jackson Jr., somebody who I've been impressed with how well his offense has improved every single season that he's been in the league.
Tillman will try a three, and the rebound falls to Bagley. 4 gone by here in the first quarter. Morant gets Bane involved. His corner three well off. And takes
to speak with Sam Cassell, assistant coach for Al Horford, is just simply the glue. We have a lot of good guys on this team, a lot of great players, but Al Horford is the glue that holds everything together.
Rookie Jalen Wells, a second-round pick out of Washington State. His offense has dipped a little bit, but his defense, and that's what the Grizzlies really like about him. There's a knockaway by him. First touch, the lead.
Listen, that's what the Celtics do. They like to get their threes up. Everybody knows that. And if you don't challenge, they will shoot it.
He's made more layups than anybody else on the Grizzlies. He's more than a 3-point shooter. He'll drive the ball frequently. That is a long 2 from Horford, boarded by Porzingis. White loads up a 3. That's well off, and the rebound run down by Morant.
See Ja looking to push that tempo. I think he's got him. He's got to call his own number right here, and he does. But breaks it at the end. That's what he beat this Celtics defense down the court.
Holiday works to the baseline. Another Horford 3. Try that for 36.
Tell you what, Big Al's not shy. He's getting them up tonight.
Celtics already heavy with the 3-point shooting. They attempted 60 in the first meeting with Memphis.
You can see Morant rip over these Grizzlies.
Horford again, not this time. Porzingis battling for the offensive rebound.
And back in February, Grizzlies president Zach Kleiman made his stance on Ja clear. They're not trading him and he is their future. And my understanding is everything they said then still applies now, and the team is fully committed to Ja moving forward. Now, Jaren Jackson told me that after the news broke, there was a lot of emotion, of course, but the players came together, said we have come too far to stop doing what needs to be done, and that's coming out, doing our job, and we have to finish the right way, guys.
Tuomas Isilo said when he met with the team immediately after the decision was made, Tatum with a deflection there, they dealt with the human aspect because some of these players, Ja Morant among them, haven't had any other coach in the NBA other than Taylor Jenkins. Bagley with a miss at close range. Changes to the lineup. Scottie Pippen Jr. into the game for the Grizzlies. Peyton Pritchard into the game for the Boston Celtics.
I thought Thomas was very, very honest with us and quite frank. And he just said, hey, man, as we see Tatum with an excellent move right there. The jitters and a lot of guys on the team probably looking at me like, is this guy ready for this? Can he handle this responsibility? And he has to prove that to these guys. He understands that, and he's ready to take on that challenge.
Pritchard with the steal. Tatum already 8. Holiday, a lob and a punch by Porzingis.
Grizzlies wanting to get out in transition, but so far it's been the Celtics that have been able to take advantage in that situation.
Scottie Pippen Jr. has been playing very well during the month of March, averaging 12.5 points per game. Drives on Pritchard, a little Euro step, and Wells. Hauser in for the first time tonight for Boston. You would say of Hauser he loves to shoot the three, but that's pretty much true of everybody in Celtic green.
Yeah, everybody with the Celtics uniform on pretty much has the green light to shoot the three, and for good reason.
Horford misses a short hook. Pippen. Bane off the bounce in the lane, trying to challenge Tatum. He's doubled there. 4 minutes remaining, first quarter. Asante Aldama, corner three is in beyond the arc. He has blossomed into a very solid and fine bench player for the Grizzlies. Ironman in for the first time tonight. Rookie out of Creighton for the Boston Celtics. Bane working with the Jaren Jackson screen. The pull-up jumper is...
The pick and roll just coming off. He's going to get to that open area. No wasted motion, just pull up. If the Celtics aren't going to challenge that, he's going to knock that shot down all game long.
Bane was 7 and the Grizzlies a 1-point lead. Tatum seeing eye pass, deflected by Kennard. Luke Kennard, second leading three-point shooter in the league. Aldama gets an early look against Pritchard, stumbles through the lane. In the NBA.
We see Pritchard bringing the ball up for the Celtics, and what a luxury it is for the Celtics to have a guy like Pritchard. He can handle the ball, play off the ball, come off the bench, and we've seen earlier this year he's even capable of scoring 40 off the bench.
Tatum deep. And the rebound to Jaren Jackson Jr. Grizzlies working on that 7-0 run. And a three-point lead with under 3 remaining in the first quarter. A Pippen three. And that's boarded by Al Horford.
I'd have liked to see Pippen right there just wait one more second and get that ball back to Jaren Jackson Jr. on him. Jaren Jackson Jr. because he had a mismatch with Pritchard on him.
Extra pass, another extra pass. Shot clock at 10. Lob, no finish to play hard.
About their struggles defensively, especially since the All-Star break. To start this game off defensively, they've been up to the challenge.
Morant on the floor. Al Horford with 8 off the Boston bench. Morant on a throwback. Santi Aldama will try for 3. Long and off the iron into the hands of Pritchard. Turnovers have been an issue for the Grizzlies this year. The Celtics fewest turnovers per game, and that's their 4th. And the Grizzlies have parlayed the first 3 into 7 points.
And that's the problem with the Celtics off a shot, man. That's clearly Grizzlies ball. You see a bucket score right there.
Vince Williams Jr. getting the basket. Williams coming off a 3-point game Saturday against the Lakers. Dogged defender. He's missed a lot of time with an ankle sprain. Hauser is short with the 3. Celtics just 4 of 14 from the 3-point line. Grizzlies 4 of 9 by contrast.
I'll tell you what, with the Celtics, 4 of 14 will not deter them. They're going to let it fly no matter what.
Kennard, second in the league from the 3-point line by percentage. Misses at the rim and comes up grimacing. Tatum Quick release on the three, well off, boarded by Aldama.
And Tatum missed that one, but that was because of an excellent challenge by Jaren Jackson Jr., who might end up being the Defensive Player of the Year this season. And I him a lot this year. Do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. should be the Defensive Player of the Year?
I think he's right at the very top. I mean, Evan Mobley certainly has a case in Cleveland. Tatum lost the ball. Defense by Santi Aldama. And now Aldama for three. That's off the iron, and the rebound to Tatum. Both teams with a foul to give. Boston has turned it over 5 times. Pritchard works his way through the lane. Trying to create space against Aldama, has to bail out of there. Hauser with 10 to shoot. The give back. Pritchard on the baseline. Reverses it up and in. Pretty play.